Hey everyone, my name's Darren, and I have the unbelievable fortune of saying that I work full-time as a gaming presenter and esports host, emceeing events around the world. In this video, we're going to be taking you behind the scenes on one of my most recent travels from England to Germany to a US military base where we hosted a Rocket League tournament. We'll be talking about the hotels, the food, the behind-the-scenes nature of how these events happen. We'll be giving you a peering behind the veils in a way that often you guys at home don't get to see. So buckle yourselves in and look forward to learning a lot about what it's like to be an esports host and caster. Good morning. Okay, let's not be the person who wears sunglasses in the dark. Early hours of a Tuesday as we begin our travel to Germany to work on a esports event in a US military base. Yeah, first time for that actually, Rocket League, and actually the first time ever that I've needed to get a criminal background check before I go work somewhere. Gonna be a fun one though. The one thing that is definitely not fun is the early start. It's currently 2 a.m. My flight leaves at 7 in the morning from Heathrow, which is two and a half hours away by car. But should have plenty of time to recuperate. They're flying me in super early actually. They also turfed me out super early. 7 a.m. on Monday. I'm gonna have to talk to them about that. I don't know if I'll be able to survive that. Boy needs to sleep, but let's get ready for the travel. And in here sits our £3,000 laptop, which has me super paranoid on this travel because for a start, it's so big they might not let me actually put it under my seat. And also in general, the idea of lugging around a £3,000 laptop has me a little bit paranoid, but I'm sure I'll be absolutely fine and I won't break it the first time out and then have to go crying to PC specialist for a new one. Oh no. Flight time. What could it be? The rare but perfect arrival of luggage when you get there? Legendary. Ah, yes, that's right. It wouldn't be the German experience fully if you didn't get to ride one of their trains, which has now been delayed by 30 minutes. Which means it's going to take like an extra hour to get where I'm getting. I'm really, really hungry. Let the unhealthy diet begin. Unfortunately, we've arrived a few minutes late. So, Deutsche Bahn done even more Deutsche Bahn-y things, and even after the predicted delay times was delayed more. So now, I'm waiting on the legendary Evan to come pick me up from the Rally Cry team. Shout out to Evan, because without him, I would be sitting in the train station for over 2 hours. So bless him, he's actually driving an hour anyway to get here, because you have to go over across the Landstuhl, and then I don't even know how much further it is from there to the military base. Like actually, maybe it's shorter. I mean, Mannheim. I don't know. I haven't even looked on a map where it is. But yes, this is just a good reminder to everyone out there not to trust Deutsche Bahn. There are wonderful things in Germany, many wonderful things. One of them is definitely not the trains. I take it back. Evan's a bit of a savage. He requested Monster in Germany. I don't think he understands the country. I just went on an Ever quest to try and find him his dream. Checked in at the Air Force Inn. That's right, they actually have rooms here for you. You don't end up staying in the barracks, slumming it with the lads. These places are just full of life. There's apparently 50,000 personnel that work on this base. Only a few thousand live on it, but like they've got hotels, they've got full like supermarket areas. Like it's interesting. Like I think what a lot of people don't realize is that these places essentially function as entire cities away from their own territory, right? Crazy. And Ramstein, I believe, is the biggest one in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty crazy. You can see just a little glimpse. We'll have a look around the place a little bit more. But I've been told I can relax. Haven't got to do anything else today. I thought, great, let's actually have a nap. But the genius in me decided it would be a good idea to neck down an energy drink. And now I'm going to try and nap. Why did I drink it? They've got an entire shopping mall inside the base. I told you guys, it's like a city away from home. So many snacks here and I don't even know where to begin. Like seriously, like, what's the best one? What's the go-to one? Let me know which American snack is a must try, because I always forget to actually ask that ahead of time. Restaurant just gets full-grown adults, you know. It gets what we really want.
This is what we need.
Like a little Kit Kat.
I tried to draw Pikachu.
And now it's just evolved into.
Well, that's his hands, and then like.
Okay,
it's like fat
so now like we're just getting to the puppeteer's hands. Yeah.
And then
We're getting to basketball Pikachu.
Classic Pikachu's tail. Right, something like that. Right,
Yep,
that.
nailed it. Whoa.
That was like Pikachu.
Mamma mia.
Thank you very much. I actually should help you. I kind of just wanted like.
Good morning. Is off to a terrible start because it turns out sync leaked all night. Yay. Was meant to be going and getting some pancakes with delicious maple syrup, but now we've got to start that and then we can get to the delicious breakfast to start my busy rehearsal day. You know what? It's a good day, it's a sunny day, and we're gonna make it a good day. Because it's a sunny day, we can even wear these wonderful, on form, army green Gunner Fallout sunglasses. Oh, they actually look pretty good. First things first, hit up reception, get the water sorted, and then I think there's meant to be a pancake place somewhere upstairs. Choices, choices, choices. Oh, the berries actually almost make it look healthy, but I've got a feeling I'm gonna regret this on the calorie count later. Oh, I am stuffed! Yeah, I think the pancakes plus the croissant may have overdone it slightly, so I'm now gonna try to walk this off as I also go to get some more unhealthy snacks, because when in pseudo America, you must pseudo shop. The reason I'm back here again is because, you know, a bag a day keeps the doctor away. But yeah, no, after Emma was like, yeah, let's eat more healthy. When she saw that my mum was getting a bunch of lifesavers, she's like, yeah, can I get some of those too? So here I am, back again, getting more of these. So there I was, ready to load myself up on 2 kilograms worth of Jolly Ranchers and lifesavers. And then the lady, with a look of satisfaction and disgruntledness on her face, stares at me and says, where is your military ID? Should probably be thanking her. I mean, she probably just saved me from early onset diabetes, but really? I mean, there's so many Jolly Ranchers and, like, you know, I'm taking them away. I'm saving someone else from getting diabetes. Really, I'm doing a public service. And this is gonna be the venue. So yeah, hosted by the 86th. A nice little humble crowd. Trophies on the stage. It's gonna be our home for the next few days. So we've got 3 days. We've got round robin, best of 5, 7 teams competing all the way through to grand finals on Sunday. Probably gonna be like an 8 or 9 hour work day each day. So they keep me busy, and we're also starting early at like 8:30 in the morning, which is the most anti-gamer thing I can think of. And in here we have got all the pros from the different teams practicing, scrimming, getting ready for the games tomorrow. I'm not stepping in that room. It is so hot. They've already towed 2 aircon units in it, and the temperature change is like 5 degrees when you walk through the door. German dotted kebab with the boys.
No, there's 3 people in there.
God, this looks good.
Say I was a pussy because I got beaten by the kebab.
German Donna Slade.
Oh, it was delicious. So good. Germany always just does it best. And then, I mean, I feel guilty because I baited Emma and I don't know if I can get her the candy. So, German candy. I mean, we have most of these at home, but everyone's a sucker for toffee.
Time. So, gonna get about 7 hours sleep because we have got an early start in the morning. We're gonna have several games for the round robin phase. 3 days chocked full of like 9-hour broadcasts. Gonna be a fun one though. Like, I love the passion of the community here. You know, you can really tell that it's about bringing these different countries together, and essentially kind of like grassroots esports, which I love. Like, we have so much focus on all these giant scale events, you know, around the world, millions of dollars. There's sometimes you kind of lose focus and lose sight of what started it, right? Like MLG, a gaming center with 1,000 sweaty nerds playing at PCs, right? Like, you kind of got to get back to that. And I love that the guys here, like Rally Cry,
USAA and all the other people involved are really focused on that. It's pretty cool. So excited to be part of it. And I am going to get some sleep. So I'll see you all in the morning.
Good morning. Heading across the venue now. Going to be opening this show pretty early, like 9 a.m. local time. And then we get into the Rocket League action. Should be fairly long days, and I feel like I haven't really slept much. Almost showtime.
Welcome one and all to the Allied Forces Esports Invitational 2025, presented by the wonderful folks over USAA. I'm of course your ever faithful host and companion, Killer Pigeon, but you can call me KP, and we've got quite the incredible occasion here. We're live from the US military base in Ramstein, Germany, for an epic coming together of what makes esports great.
UK versus USA, and it's sadness.
Yeah, we don't talk about how the Brits are doing on this one. Poor lads. Today is a miracle for me. Tacos and fajitas. Guys, fajitas is like the best. I've already had a few of these. Delicious. If you want to wrap fajita, if you want to eat it straight, it's got to be the spicy beef. Right, we're halfway through the day, and the Americans have not got a single series or a single game. Can't go on. Like, for our own pride's sake, we've got to get that, right? This golden goal of the tournament. Oh my god. Just a few seconds.
I may have spoken too soon. French versus UK going to game number 5.
And we lost. Right, an epic series, the best one of the tournament so far. I was interviewing the French coach, Hitman, and he was physically shaking. Like, you could tell how intense that was the whole way through. Right. The bottom 3 teams are all British. But finally, the Brits are going to score. It's Brits versus Brits. So the scripts get translated. Wins or win, okay? We take it. It is Chili's time. Oh yeah. First time ever, and this smash burger looks very American. Roulette table. Dude, you looking cocky. Alright, who's paying? Damage? Oh, that's not too bad. A lot of points from that.
Good morning. Dunkin' Donut time. And to not have a repeat yesterday, we've got to force ourselves to eat food as well as consume Red Bull. Okay, that part didn't need to be forced.
Here's our full production team. Hard at work. Catching the glorious lads on the stage. Coast Guard might be up 1 game, but Storm Shadows looking like they could pull it back to even. Got a nice badge, and then we got some patches. So we've got the Space Force Gaming sticker from them, Air Force Gaming, and then I just put this in the bag already. There's something very important. But when you're on a military base, you always got to have a coin. Sick. We are kind of missing the Canadians, the Dutch, and the Germans, but maybe next time. The awesome Air Force swag, they've got their own jerseys, their bomber jackets as well. You got Coast Guard turn up as well. Wait, is that Coast Guard? They've got a skateboard? What? Dude, the French guys are so wonderful as well. They are just cheering any goal. Even if you are up against them in a game and you score a goal, the ones cheering the loudest.
A little bit different outside of the plane.
Back up against the roll, and the Brits are going big. The biggest fans of the RAF boys in this venue. The French team. And that will lock it in. 24 on the clock. RAF Storm Shadows with a reverse sweep over the Americans. And nobody is happier than these guys. could they do this? We're going to overtime. This is the closest AFG have come to just dropping their record and losing a game at all in 2 years. Actually crazy. And these guys, they're having more fun than anyone here. And they clutched it up. The French boys so close. Americans unstoppable.
I'm with Buck, who doesn't give a concern for anyone because at this stage there's no team left that can truly threaten them. Buck, this was the big challenge. This is the biggest threat. What now?
We just keep playing our game and hopefully we take home the dub.
And you know, I was thinking about this, right? Like, Chowder's the only one who has intimate experience long term with these guys. Do you almost see it as like an advantage that you don't? Like, it just lets you focus on your game instead of worrying about Coast Guards?
I do find it as an advantage, actually. He's a good captain for us. He keeps us our head straight and makes sure we just stick to our game plan.
We got to talk about
Day 2 almost done, just 3 series left of the day, and I don't think I've ever felt so tired on a live event in my life. I don't know why. So I don't think we'll have fun exploration tonight. I feel like I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna try to crash sleep for like 9 hours straight just to get this fix. I don't know, I just haven't been happy with how I've been performing. It's probably like not noticed. Like I noticed this, like it's like imposter syndrome and also just perfectionism. I'm always hard on myself, but nah, great vibes all around. Been loving the event, and also, man, I like the French guys as well as the RAF team start to turn up. So maybe, just maybe, we won't end up with an Air Force stomp again. Maybe in Germany, but it's an American military base. So one thing that holds true is you guys have a lot of parking spots. Seriously, like you guys absolutely love parking spots.
Judge has chosen Philly cheesesteaks. Good morning.
I'm still dead. Yeah, I'm not sleeping well. Went to bed like an hour and a half earlier tonight and it didn't make a difference. Like I didn't want to go too early because I didn't want to end up sleeping and then waking up in the middle of the night. But yeah, I woke up at like 4:30, 5 maybe. So we're gonna have to just tank it on like 5.5 to 6 hours sleep. I don't know what's happening. My eyes are like dry constantly. I never feel tired like this. So yeah, maybe I'm just getting accelerated on this. Donuts time, and that right there has caught my fancy.
Confirm that looks glorious. Matcha latte strawberry. Almost time for the show. And I am still half dead, but don't worry, that's what the caffeine is for. A slap around the face and a big smile and a stare down into the camera. Let's go.
One and all, welcome back for the final time to the Ramstein Air Base here in Germany. That's right, we are live for Grand Final Sunday of the Allied Forces Esports Invitational 2025, presented by USAA. And what a phenomenal 2 days it has been so far. We have seen brotherly bonds deepen, we've seen heart bled on this stage, and we've seen maybe just a hope that someone other than the Air Force Gaming Boys could take it down for the 3rd edition of this fantastic event. And one thing's for sure, one way or another, it's going to be red, white, and blue to raise that flag as champions at the end of the day. But we need to figure out who. Because so far, there's been a lot of forgiveness here.
Stare down between the final Brits and the final French. Who's going to be able to tackle those Americans?
You push it too hard, and it's
Score a goal, you pay the price. The whole team.
End of the event, AFG ticket for the 3rd time, and pack down is quick. Kind of like Speedy Gonzalez, it's just all going and gone. This beast. Absolutely amazing event. They seem really happy with what I done. It's funny as well because like I'm very nitpicky. I like slipped up on one word. I'm like, oh my god, I completely failed. They won't want me back. But yeah, they're really positive. Lovely team to work with. Love the Rally Cry guys. Love everyone in this base, man. It's just been so welcoming. As I said before, you know, you think of military base, you don't think friendly place necessarily. You think very stern, but people have been absolute superstars. That is us done with the tournament. Now back at the hotel, gonna have a shower, get all freshened up, and then go celebrate an amazing event done by everyone. But first, I've got to pack because my taxi to the airport is at 2:45 a.m.
All right, pack and Tetris time. We're already loading up the German chocolate. We've got a bunch of diabetes from America, and I've got another bag of diabetes coming.
Here we go.
Celebration time at Heroes with all the team. It's cold, but also ended up being free. Got comped my burger because it went missing for a long time. I'm so hungry, I don't care. I'm gonna eat that.
It's like the after party was not a very long after party. Everyone cut out by 10, so back in my room, gonna try to get an hour or two before we begin our 2:45 a.m. journey home. Now I need to try and find some food because it's very early in the morning and absolutely everything is closed. And again.
Good night video. The cue I found. Yeah. Freya.
One of the big challenges that commentators and hosts, not just me, but other ones in my profession come into is imposter syndrome. I started off the trip on just 2 hours sleep. It was a big mistake on my behalf, but I tried to do so I'd be there on time. But what I really felt is that I wasn't delivering what I should. And that's a horrible feeling to have. I think for anyone looking to get into this life, they see the glamour, but a reality check is that actually it's a lot of hardship from managing your own stuff all the time, having to source gigs, being your own manager, being a social media manager, all these other things, a professional in the game, an expert in the game. You have got that psychological element. It's definitely not a life built for everyone, but it's one that I'm still grateful to be in. And by the way, everyone praised me nonstop. I'm not saying this to backpat myself. I rarely am, actually. I should be because I don't do it enough. But this is just a reminder to people in this, but also in anything in life, quite often we can be our worst critic. And it's great to have so many people around you, especially on this event, that were willing to kind of like shake your hand back, pat you, say you've done a great job. Because something I've learned as I've grown older is it's so undervalued to have someone that is there saying good